Hello, my friends. Today we are talking about one of the common mistakes empaths make. Watch this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please click the little subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications when I release new videos. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you so much. I love you guys and welcome back. I also just want to mention the little join button if you want to become a YouTube membership member. You can just click that little button and I will see you soon. Let's jump into today's subject. Today's subject is about a common misperception, actually, that a lot of empaths make. I just got off my monthly membership call this morning, and I'm always so inspired to see these incredible, highly sensitive people from all over the world healing and doing the work and showing up vulnerable and honest and authentic. And it helps everyone else in the group feel normal, understood, seen, and also we go deeper into aspects that are oftentimes misunderstood. Today, one of those huge subjects was energy. I had one of my beautiful clients tell a story about letting go of a habit or a coping mechanism she was using to soothe emotion, to soothe her triggers, to soothe anxiety. And so she was letting go of that coping mechanism, and she told me she was alone the last few days, but was fine. Didn't crave it, didn't go to it, didn't feel triggered. And then when she was afraid of going back out into the world because of the trigger. And then she started talking to a couple people on the phone and she started feeling those triggers and it made her really nervous. So she brought this issue to the membership call. And what I noticed is, and what often I hear from empaths, self-included, when I was a kid, I didn't understand what an empath was. When I started noticing that my energy, my triggers were changing based on who I was around and what I was around, that was a game changer for me. Because what we ultimately learn, and this is the misinterpretation, what we ultimately learn is that, like with my client, she was fine with herself. It was external triggers that were throwing her off her game. It was external toxicity or energy that she was taking on as an empath that made her go towards a coping mechanism. So I told her, I said, listen, I want to point something out to you that you may not realize. It isn't your issue that you're trying to band-aid. It's someone else's energy you've taken on. So, as a spiritual coach and healer, I am working with people one-on-one all day long. Online. Thank God I have a screen between us. It makes it easier. But, I'm constantly lighting candles and I have sage everywhere. I mean, look at these big things. And I'm constantly doing energetic clearings because it's one thing to be connected to another. It's another thing to be attached. And what a lot of empaths do is we accidentally attach because we don't realize that internal boundary we need to have. So what we can do and what that looks like to change is notice when you're talking with someone and you're feeling into their experience so much that you start to almost lose your sense of grounding into them. You think that you need to attach to them rather than connect with them to feel a connection. This happens in a lot of homes where there is enmeshment issues, right? Or abandonment issues. We learn to literally attach to someone, to become their thing, to take their thing from them, to serve in that way naturally, to be loved. This is not good, you guys. What we need to do instead is what I do with my clients is I'm deeply connected to them, deeply connected. I empathize at that highest level. I feel what they're feeling. I can even feel it physically sometimes, but I'm also very aware it's not mine. And I also am very easily disconnected when I get off the call because I haven't attached to their trauma or their stuff. I've connected with them. So when you feel yourself starting to go too far, put this little barrier in between you where I can hear you and feel you and validate you, but I don't have to become you. Try it, you guys. It's so fun to work with this one. Oftentimes I tell clients to put the white ball of light around you, where nothing that I don't want to share will leave me and nothing I don't want to take on will come into me, right? That's the energetic ball. But when we're really being in our inner and outer boundaries, it's noticing our own energy starting to be pulled. You don't have to shut down. You just have to pull it back and notice that you have to become more of the observer rather than the attacher, right? So I want you guys to try that. It's super exciting when I do it, because when I started doing this about a decade ago, and it changed the whole game for me. When I first started coaching, I was getting really sick because I was doing that. I was attaching and then taking on whatever they had. They'd feel amazing. They'd feel great because I took it from them, which is why your friends always go to you probably as their therapist or the person that listens to all their problems, because you're probably taking that from them and they're feeling better. But there's a better way that they can feel better, and I call it mutual enlightenment. When I leave a session, I feel great and they feel great because together we have transmuted things. I haven't taken it on and then you get to feel better. Neither one of us take it on. We just put it out into the universe. We release by not attaching but connecting. It's a much more healing way to be involved with other people and keep your sense of self. So when you start to feel yourself being pulled, come back and start to observe. Just watch them, see them, hear them, feel them, but don't become them. Try it, you guys. I just wanted to mention, as you know, Emotional Rehab is open for enrollment right now. You get a more than $300 discount if you sign up between now and July 1st. So please check that out. We're healing all the inner child wounds. We're shifting our point of attraction for healthy relationship dynamics. Check that out. Also, if you're not my monthly membership but you wish to be part of these amazing conversations, check out Truth Room Tribe. That is also below. I love you guys so much. Please share and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.